Hi guys, it's me Udav Saraswat. Welcome to my YouTube channel Udav Tech. Today we are going to discuss about AI and ML with Java. Have you ever heard of AI and ML being used with Java? Probably not, because I also heard that less number of times. In today's world now Java is also getting used with AI and ML. So earlier when we used to talk about AI and ML, we always thought about Python. That Python must be getting used there because Python is having so many third-party libraries and technologies available to integrate easily and move and do the co-programming. But in today's era, there is the Java library is also available, which are published by such organizations such as AWS, which supports AI and ML models to be developed and integrated using Java. So one such library is Deep Java library, which we are going to discuss today. So this Deep Java library was published in 2019 by AWS, where provided support for some of the models of AI and ML, and later on, with incremental approach, other models were also integrated. Today, it supports a large number of models to be integrated with AI and ML. So it is available only after JDK 11. So that is one prerequisite for that. And what are the models, basic models available with this library, which I have worked on is so for object detection, I have worked with Zoom model, and for handwriting detection, I have worked with Perceptron models. These details are also available with the links in the run example links provided in this GitHub link. I will also share this link in my video description. So today I will be discussing about one such use case which Netflix have made use of this particular library and how it has benefited using this particular library. So Netflix, we all know, mostly uses Java and Kafka streams, and is a Spring Cloud also they use. So Netflix is basically the one who made Spring Cloud that famous. So all the research and development are mostly done by Netflix, what I have seen and learned. So Netflix mostly have done the development for Spring Cloud, such as historics and fallback mechanisms, which you might have heard and seen over the net. So all those were developed by Netflix and published by Netflix as an open source systems. So how Netflix is using this DGL library? So as we all know, Netflix are having lots of servers around the globe, and those servers are hosting web applications. So those web applications are also they are having multiple web applications and millions of logs they are generating. So what is happening is those millions of logs are getting converted, that are getting combined into a single log stream, and those log streams are sent to a cluster and sampling system in which this DGL library is used. So what is happening in that cluster and sampling system is that they are having integrated models with DGL, where they are having AI and ML models which are working on those logs to categorize them into separate groups. Like for error, HTTP errors will categorize into one particular group. So those millions of logs which they were receiving will be categorized into will be reduced to thousands of logs in several in single categories, so that will be easier to analyze, and then operational insights can be taken from those particular logs, because of course millions of logs and which are having redundant data are of no use when someone is looking into them at the first sight. So in this way, that logs are analyzed properly in Netflix. So this is how they are making use of this particular library. I think same is also the like example is given here in this block. So unable to execute HTTP request. So this particular error was there in the logs two times. So what this DGL model will do, it will categorize these two both under one single ID, and will log it to the main system, which is a cluster and sampling system. So this is how these two logs will be now converted to one particular log. The like like that several logs will be there, and then millions of logs will be reduced, and then those logs can be analyzed properly. So you may also have heard about different log analysis systems such as Splunk and all those. So logs in today's world holds a very important value, because using logs we can have an estimate like what is going on in a particular geography, and what is the audience want to see, and what is going on in the application particularly. So those all things we can analyze using logs. So that is one great example of this DGL library. I am thinking to do one program on DGL as well. So I will be posting that as a session also. So stay tuned for that. Till then, see you in the next session.